Today I'm going to show you how to draw a mouth. Now remember, when drawing, you always want to start out light, then get darker as you go. I'm going to start out by drawing a U, slightly a U-shaped line. This is going to be the top of the upper lip. Now you're going to go down, and it's kind of like a very curved M. And it's very wide. You're going to go down and you're going to bring each line out a little bit. Okay, now about just like the tip of a fingernail down, you're going to make the exact same shape underneath. Only as you go out, you're going to make it closer to the line above it, and you're going to go past it, bring it up a little bit, and then you're going to bring a little line besides it, kind of like the side of an H. Now you're going to go to the other side and do the exact same thing, like that. Now you're going to go down maybe about a half an inch. And you're just going to make a line. That's just for reference right now. Okay, now we're going to start darkening the upper lip. You're going to take the side, and while you're doing it, you're going to try and make little curved shapes, kind of like you're making a C, until you get to the middle of the left side of the upper lip. And then you're going to start making backward C's. Then back to regular C's, then back to backward C's. Now remember, it doesn't matter if you make a mistake. That's what the eraser's for. And remember, the eraser is your friend, not your enemy. So just darken the top and the bottom. And remember that you want to leave a little light space in between the top line and the bottom line. This shows that the lip is curved. Now, that middle line, you want to take your pencil and you want to draw it really dark. This is showing that there's a crease right there. Okay, now back to the bottom lip. You want to just start darkening that middle part and then go up a little bit so that you kind of have like a bowl shape on the bottom, like a flattened bowl. Like if you had a bowl and an elephant stepped on it lightly and then realized that he had to jump off of it. So it was just squished a little bit. Now you're going to darken the top of the lip. And remember, we're doing the bottom lip right now. So you're just darkening the top where the top lip meets the bottom lip. You're showing that these are two different lips. Now you're going to take little lines going down off of that upper crease. You're just going to take it and start out darker and then get lighter as you pull down. And remember to leave some light space. You're not connecting the bottom line to these upper lines. You're leaving some white space in there. And remember, if you draw something too thick or something like that, just use your eraser and just take a little bit off. It's not a big deal. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to make a little round spot around that side of the H. And remember, you want to make it really light, and you can even smudge it with your finger. Just really light. You're showing that there's shape around each side of the mouth. These are the corners of the mouth. You're showing that there's a little bit of fat right there. Because when you're smiling a little bit, that skin gets pushed. Okay, now what you want to do is you want to make a shape, sort of like the left side of a water drop. That's kind of the shape you want. You can bring it down right in the middle of where the lips are. And remember, don't touch it to the top lip. You want to leave some space in there. Just like that. So it's kind of like a water drop or half of a water drop. Now you're going to make two very, very light lines. You want them very, very light. It's just like a smudge, right on the peaks of the top lip. So right there, you just want two little lines. Then you want to take the side of your pencil, and you just want to go like this. And you're just making it a little bit dark right there so that you can smudge it with your finger. Now you want to take a little bit of pencil right there, about, I'd say, 1/4 of an inch from the bottom lip, and you're just showing how the skin has a little bit of a divot right there. Because anytime you make a dark spot, you're showing where the sun can't hit it. So you're showing what's farther away from you, and the light spots are closer to you. Now let's take a closer look to see what we can fix to make it look even better. Now remember, your drawing does not have to look like mine. Right here, it looks as if there might be a little bit of a mustache or something because it's a little bit too dark. So we can take our eraser and just smudge it out a little bit, get a little bit of that darkness off. And then maybe use our finger to just smudge it a little bit. Maybe darken the crease a little bit. And maybe just darken the top of the upper lip a little bit. Remember, just make each spot a little bit darker or lighter, because the dark and light spots help show light, like the shape of what you're drawing. The only reason you know something is light is because something dark is next to it. Enjoy!